This is part 3 of the chapter areas related to circles, standard 10th. So continuing the problems, now we will go for problems which are related to sectors, segments and all that. So the first sum in this is find the area of a sector of a circle with radius 17.5 centimeters if the length of the arc is 22 centimeters. Now we should know one formula here, and the formula is this. So this is a shortcut formula. Area of sector is given by length of the arc into the radius of the circle divided by 2. This is a very nice formula, so we'll just put it in this formula. 22 into 17.5 upon 2, so we are getting the answer 192.5 centimeter square. So this is the required area. Going to the next sum, the perimeter of a certain sector of a circle of radius 9.5 centimeters is 41 centimeters. You have to find the area of the sector again. So let the length of the arc let it be equal to L centimeters. Okay, so the perimeter is given by, it is the values if 41 centimeters, but it is given by 2r plus L. 2r plus L means it is like this. If we are taking like this, so this is the length of the arc, and this is the length of the arc is this, whereas this is 2r. So that is 2r. So it is 41 is equal to, radius is given to us as 9.1, 9.5. So 41 is equal to 2 into 9.5 plus L. So 41 is equal to 19 plus L. Therefore the length of the arc is 41 minus 19 is 22 centimeters. Now if we want to find the area of the sector, so it is simply L into R upon 2. So that is 22 into 9.5 upon 2. So this is, we are getting 104.5 centimeters square. So this is the required area or the required answer. So the third one, a circle is inscribed in a square of side 14 centimeters. You have to find the area of the circle, area of the square, and the area, the difference between the area between the square and the circle and the circle. So how do we do with this sum? So we should always remember, when a circle is inscribed inside the, so the diameter of the circle is equal to the side of the square. This is what we had learned when we had done the formula, side of the square. So diameter of the circle is nothing but 14 centimeter. Therefore the radius is 7 centimeter. Now what do we have to find? First we find area of the square. So area of the square is nothing but 14 square. So this is 196 square centimeters. The second is we want the area of circle. So this is pi into r square. So this is 140 square centimeters. Now we want the difference in area. Difference in area between the square and the circle. So we simply have to subtract this. So this is 196 minus 54, so it is 42 centimeter square. So that's the answer, 42 centimeter square. Now we quickly go for the fourth sum. Now this is just the reverse sum of what we have done in the third one. A square is inscribed inside a circle. We want to find the area of the square, area of the circle, and the difference in areas of the square and the circle. Now here we should remember, when a square is inscribed inside a circle, so this we have already learned, when a square is inscribed in a circle, so the diagonal of the square is equal to the diameter of the circle. So you can just see, so if the side is 14 centimeter, so the diagonal of a square is 14 root 2 centimeters. So diagonal is always root 2 times of the side. So now this is the diameter of the circle also. So it is 14 root 2. So if the radius will be given as 7 root 2 centimeters. So now we'll start finding all the things. So what is the first thing we want? We want the area of the circle. So the area of the circle is given as pi into r square. Pi into r square. So this is what we are getting. So this is 7 and 7 will get cancelled. Root 2 will give 4 7 are 28 into 22. So this is 308 centimeter square. Next is the area of the square. Area of the square is nothing but 14 square means it is 196 centimeter square. So now the difference in area between circle and square. Difference in area between the circle and the square is 308 minus 196. So it is 112 centimeter square. So this is the required area. We go to the fifth sum. A sector is cut off from a circle of radius 21 centimeters. The angle of the sector is 150. The length of the arc we have to find, and we also have to find the area. So we will just write down the data. The radius is given to us 21 centimeters and the angle made is 150 degrees. So for finding the length of the arc, we have to apply that formula. It is theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. So this gets cancelled out. So 3 5s are 3 12s are, this is 7 1s are 7 3s are. So this is 2 6 2 12s are 3 1s are 3 2s are 2 2 gets cancelled. So we are left with ultimately this is 11. So 5 into 11 means 55 centimeters square. So that is the area length of that, not centimeter square, sorry, it is centimeter only, it's the length. Now we have to find area of the sector. So area of sector is given by theta upon 360 into pi into r square. So this is 21 into 21. So this is 110 will get cut. 7 3s are 3 12s are 4 3s are 3 4s are and 3 7s are 2 2s are into 11 za. So this is 15 into 11 into 7 upon 2. So this we are getting as 577.5 centimeter square. So this is the length and this is the area of the sector. Now moving to the sixth sum, a pendulum swings through an angle of 30 degrees. Pendulum is of a clock, and that pendulum is nothing but radius of the circle. So it describes an arc 8.8 centimeters in length. We have to find the length of the pendulum. Length of the pendulum is nothing but the arc. So theta is equal to 30 degrees centigrade. The length of arc is 8.8 centimeters. So we want the length of the pendulum. Length of the pendulum is equal to the radius of the clock or the circle. So L is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. So length is given as 8.8 upon, this is 30 upon 360 into 2 into 22 by 7 into r. R is what we don't know. So 3 1s are 3 12s are 2 6s are 2 11s are 2 1s are 2 3s are. So 8.8 is equal to 11 upon 3 into r. Therefore r is equal to, it is 8.8 into 7 is also the 8.8 into 3 into 7 upon 11. So 11 into 0.8. Now 0.8 into 7 into 3 means 16.8 is centimeter. So the length of the pendulum or the radius is equal to length of the pendulum is equal to 16.8 centimeters. We will go to the seventh sum. The minute hand of a clock is 10 centimeters long. Find the area of the face of the clock described by the minute hand between 10:10 and 10:45 am. So what we should do is, first we should know the angle described by each minute. Angle described by 1 minute, we know it is equal to 6 degrees. So what is the time difference? The time difference is 10:45 minus 10:10 means it is 35 minutes. So we will say the angle described by 35 minutes is equal to 35 into 6, 180 plus 30, 210 degrees. Now we simply have to find the area. So the area of the a required area is equal to theta upon 360 into pi into r square, 10 into 10. So this we are getting 550 upon 3 means 183.3 centimeters square. We come to this sum, the eighth sum. Find the area of a circle with radius 4 centimeters and an angle of 30 degrees. Also find the corresponding major sector. Now there are two sectors here, one is minor and one is major, and we have to use pi is equal to 3.14. So we'll just write down the data. Theta is given to us 30 degrees. The radius is given to us as 4 centimeters. So area of sector. Now I will write this as minor sector, as we can see from the diagram. What is that? OAPB. OAPB is given by theta upon 360 into 3.14 into 4 into 4. So this is 30 1s, 30 12s, 4 1s, 4 3s. So this is 3.14 into 4 upon 3, so we are getting 4.15 centimeter square. Now what will be the area of the corresponding major sector? So which is the major sector here? The major sector is OAQB, and it's nothing but the area of the circle minus area of minor sector OAPB. So what is the area of the circle? It is pi r square minus this we have already found at 4.15. So this is 314 into 4 square into 4 square. So now this is equal to 50.24 minus 4.15. So this is 46.09 centimeter square. So this is the required area of the major sector. Thank you.